go to Rome, you do what the Romans do. In Latin, we say ignorantia juris non excusat. By this, we mean ignorance of the law is not an excuse. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Union Digital Media. My name is Lingua, and in today's episode, I came to tell you how Lavender Hill Magistrate Court fined Mohammed Kudus, that is the West Ham attacker and the Ghana Black Stars midfielder as well. What has he done? What has been his crime? These and many more coming your way. If you're new to this channel, kindly subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that when we drop new content, you'll be the first to get notified. Alright, so to take you straight forwards into the story, last year, 2024, 30th April, Mohammed Kudus was arrested for holding phone while driving in UK, and he was on his way to the training ground. But then he was in the traffic, and in that traffic, a police officer spotted him using his phone while driving. And in UK, you know that some of these things are not allowed. It's not in African countries where we have this thing common. And when you see someone doing it and you want to talk about it, the person yells at you. Now, that is not it over there. So, according to the report that we are privy to, Mohammed Kudus was arrested for such act, and then he was taken to court. So, in court, he was convicted. Yes, he was convicted for driving while holding phone. But then, looking at the report that we have and the information that we have gathered, Mohammed Kudus, okay, after being caught doing this act and then confronted by a police officer, he told the police officer that he was using sat-nav function. And you know what it means? That is satellite navigation function. This is a system, okay, or an app that people use to find locations, to find directions, okay, and then ways to get out of traffic, and then also traffic information. So according to Mohammed Kudus, he was using this app in order to get himself out of the traffic. But then the police officer's account also revealed that, you could see that when the traffic had eased, Mohammed Kudus, okay, car was still far behind. The gap in between two cars, okay, was that huge. So, in fact, he actually concluded that Mohammed Kudus, okay, was using phone while driving, which is an offense in UK. Come to think of that, it's not in Ghana where things like this are common. So, he was taken to court and the court fined him. Now, let me take you to where the police officer, James Palmer, who arrested Mohammed Kudus, okay, gave his account. According to the police officer, that is James Palmer, who narrated how he spotted the player using his phone while driving. He's quoted to have said, "I was filtering through traffic when I noticed that the driver of this vehicle was using a handheld mobile device while driving. The device was being held in their left hand in front of themselves. The driver was engaging with the phone. I could see the screen was illuminated and the driver made repeated contact with the screen using their left thumb. They were using the device. Their vision was engaged with the screen as well as their thumb. And I could also see there seemed to be a delayed reaction to the gap increasing in front of them where traffic had moved off from the green phase of the light," the police officer narrated. Yeah, so basically that is what the police officer said with regards to that issue. Now, let's look at how much Mohammed Kudus was fined. All right, so Mohammed Kudus got fined £220 sterling. And then also he was given 6 penalty on his license. And that cost him about £110 sterling. And then victim surcharge, he was made to also pay an amount of £88 sterling. So the court actually, made him to pay this sum of money to government. But no, in Africa, that is not it. The police officer, gets you doing something wrong, and something is given out and it goes to individual pockets. That's just by the way. So basically, that is the story around the star boy. The dew of the day has crept upon our thoughts, and nature must obey its necessity. This is where we draw the curtains. Until we meet again, kindly subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that whenever we drop new content, you'll be the first to get notified.